And we're live on evening, midweek hangout stream, quarantine life. Basically, the only way we can hang out now is for social distancing at this point. And what else are we going to do? Pretty much. Can't go out anywhere. Shops are closed. And now we get to roast pop culture news online to keep ourselves sane. So I'm
There's something
joined
to pass the
by
time.
Lethal Lightning. I
Hello.
know. I mean, but that's not fair. What?
I said hello.
Hello? Yeah. Well, I was going to say there are other things that we could do, but that's not fit for YouTube, at least. So, but
What are
anyway,
you talking about?
so
No, tell me more about that.
I'm saying, I'm saying, kind of relatively PG-13 at this point. So, well, without going into detail,
You can find me wherever this smut that
you there?
Mara is talking about.
Uh, well, I'm probably very honest answer at this point. So I'm gonna go through the chat real fast. There's about I think it says 6 people watching right now. So just go through. Sorry, it's being real slow for me. GS. I don't want to butcher this name. Uh, GS Hero 24. Cool. I'm too early. Subhuman 84. Good evening. Neph Champion. I've been noticing that you've been going through my videos and commenting, and I must say I'm going to get to respond to those whenever I can. But thank you very much for watching them. I very much appreciate that. Jeremy 5, Russia approved. Good evening. And Apollo Patriot with his love of blue Twi'lek women. So, and Keck 44, hello, and Thictopus.
I have a question, Mara. What's your favorite color for Twi'lek women?
Favorite color?
For Twi'lek.
I mean, I want to automatically go to red because of Darth Talon. So, but after that, I'd say probably green.
I knew it. I've been saying it for months. You love green Twi'leks.
Well, you can be proud of yourself. You were right. So, and good evening, D. Welcome. So we're basically going. It's just a hangout, discuss pop culture, roast it if need be. I figure we could go into some roasting of Gotham High at this point because yeah. I did a little rant video on that. Yeah, I did. You either watch the video or read the article on what's going into it?
I think I know too much. I know more than I want to know. Ryan, you've got the link. Let's see. We have a Twilight fan fiction set in an alternate DC universe where Selena Kyle is 16,
Mm-hmm.
Jack Napier, who's supposed to be Joker, is 18,
Mm-hmm.
Bruce Wayne's 17, and there's like this weird love triangle going on between them, which is fucking weird.
Yep.
Alfred is a gay Asian dude, and
Well, yeah, he's a
Bruce.
gay Asian uncle who abandoned Bruce when Bruce was a kid, right shortly after his parents were killed. So didn't raise him,
Yeah,
dropped him off at a boarding school. So that was it.
yeah. It's not good. It's not good. And like, look, I've seen people say you can't criticize it too much because it's an Elseworld story. Motherfucker,
Yeah.
Injustice is also an Elseworld story, and that is amazing,
Yeah.
absolutely phenomenal.
The fact that it's Elseworlds, I mean, like I understand people like looking at it as Elseworlds and like being able to separate it to, I guess, not go crazy from all the stupidity that they put into it. But to say that we have to turn our brains off and go, well, it's just Elseworld story, like just don't judge it too harshly. And I'm like, no, they're taking the Batman story and they're turning it into Gossip Girl meets Twilight.
Exactly.
And I'm like,
Just
no,
because
we
it's
still
an
judge it.
just because it's an Elseworld doesn't mean it's untouchable. I mean, like I said, Injustice is an Elseworld story, and that's loved pretty much across the board.
Yeah, it pretty much is. It's like trying to it's taking the Batman universe and
doing
I don't
weird
have a
stuff.
problem. I don't have a problem necessarily with them trying to appeal to the young adult crowd. But even then, when I was growing up, there was nothing like that. It was okay. Here's the comics we're putting out. They're dark, so you're either your parents let you buy them or not at that point.
But here's the thing with that as well. It's like DC, they've been pushing their young adult novels for quite a while now, and some of them I haven't read any of them. But some of them I've been told are actually pretty good.
Hmm.
Like they appeal to kids, they appeal to like mainstream readers as well. They appeal to like everyone, and they're actually decent, interesting, fun, elseworld stories. Whereas
Hmm.
this one, it's just like, what the fuck were you thinking, man? Like,
Yeah.
the only way this happened is if someone pitched this idea and they happened to have dirt on Jim Lee or something. Because how did
Hmm.
this get approved?
Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, Gotham Twilight. It pretty much is. It pretty much is. It's like garbage, just identity politics and pandering. I agree. And if I wanted to read Twilight, I'd read Twilight, which I don't. Yeah. So
Exactly.
basically, um, and Ryan is. I went to see Joker Flower Cat one while Batman watches because they cuck Batman in the description. If you like read the description, it's like it's like well, Batman or something solved the mystery, or is he a pawn? I'm like, what? Wait, dude, you're cucking him.
Oh my god! And is no one gonna mention? I don't know what the laws, but I mean, over here, 16 is considered underage.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
Pastor G,
yeah.
happy birthday!
Oh, happy birthday. Sorry, I didn't realize it was your birthday. I'm sorry.
Yesterday,
Yesterday. I'm
I was,
so sorry. I was
yeah.
trying to do like 2, 3 assignments for classes. It's not fun. But um, where was I going with this? What did you say? I'm sorry.
I said lethal is awesome, and we're discussing how big my schlong is.
Now I know we weren't talking about that. At least not this time. I don't know. It'll come back to me. But anyway, it's. I don't care, as I said, if it's a young adult novel because I think it said in my video that there are young adult authors that are pretty damn decent. That it could be a young adult story, but still have appeal to those older. And
Yeah,
this
I agree.
one is just. Oh, I know it was. It's like the fact that you said 16 was underage. I'm like, yeah, here, if you're below the age of 18, you're underage. Like 18 is for I don't know if it's all states or what, but like most states here, it's like that's like now you're legal.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
for one of a better way of putting it, but yeah, that's the
Yeah.
cutoff. So,
Hey,
just so Jack Napier, if anything were to go like into anything sexual with Selena because she's 16, that'd be basically statutory rape.
oh God. Well, I mean,
Well, I'm saying like that's our loss basically
yeah,
without
no,
getting
I'm with
into
you.
details. So,
But I
but
mean, like, that's a can of worms in
yeah.
itself. That one isn't it? Yeah, but look, like you were saying about young adult novels, they can be good. I mean, look at
Mhm.
like I think when it comes to like young adult novels, I think kind of Star Wars kind of, in my opinion, kind of paved the way for like the standard of that. Like you look at like
Mhm.
Young Jedi Knights and stuff like that. Those
Mhm.
are all YA novels, and you go, yeah, this
Mhm.
is actually pretty good, man.
Yeah, because they didn't exactly dumb everything down. They didn't insult young adults' intelligence with the storylines, pretty much. So it had appeal for them, and then it had appeal for the older crowds as well. So I don't know why they feel like to resonate with young people nowadays, they have to resonate with them on like just the superficial levels, such as like social media or anything like that.
Oh, that's right. There's that whole Instagram thing, and
Yeah,
and, and she's on Tinder. Oh my God, she's
yeah.
on Tinder. It's
I wasn't
freaking
ready for
weird.
Sparkly Vampires either. I did buy a bootleg copy of Twilight when I was in Afghanistan, just for the hell of it, for $2. I think it was $2 to see what it was like, and that's basically what an hour and a half to 2 hours I will never get back in my life. While I was stuck in a hellhole for 6 months, um, and it was recommended to me by 2 Marines. Go figure, male Marines.
Well,
Um, Yeah, online
it's
classes do suck. And unfortunately, I did have a classroom course this semester, but everything got moved online. So thanks, coronavirus, pretty much.
hey, there is one. I have one positive thing to say about the COVID-19. Only one positive.
Hmm.
Because of the COVID-19, I
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
able to get this
Yeah,
early.
I loved watching that. That looks so not cool.
I was able to get this early because of it, so
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Hmm.
Apart from that, this whole thing sucks.
Oh yeah, it does. Hold on. Yeah, here's something for you.
Let's have a look. Da, 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 da. You're funny, Lightning. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can we just have Batman do what he does best, kick ass and take names? Yeah. Yeah. But he does, I guess, kick ass at the beginning of the book because they released images from it, and he defends Richard Grayson at their prep school or whatever it's called.
I didn't see that.
But Richard Grayson is black, and he's bullied by the prep students who are mostly
Hmm.
white, with like maybe one in there that we can't have them all be white. We gotta have diversity in the shot as well. Um, yeah. So in a way, like they're introducing these characters, but I don't know how they're going to work it so they actually become like Bruce Wayne becomes Batman, Dick Grayson becomes Robin, so forth, and I don't know what
They can't. I mean,
they
what's the
have.
deal with his parents in this one? Because, in continuity, his parents should be dead by now.
Well, no, his parents are dead because it's like a flashback. They also reveal the images for the flashback, which is actually Selena Kyle narrating it, not Bruce Wayne talking about. No, it's Selena narrating it. And his parents did die, but they weren't killed in the alleyway when they were leaving the theater. They returned home, and there were robbers in their mansion, and that's where they died. And and
Okay.
and Thomas Wayne gets it first, and then Martha.
Hmm.
But Martha, get this, it wasn't Thomas Wayne's ingenuity or hard work or intellect or anything like that building up Wayne Enterprises or starting Wayne Enterprises. It was her money.
Oh, so does
She
that
was,
mean? So she's the rich one.
yeah,
So does
she's the
that
rich.
mean there's no like Wayne Enterprises or anything like that?
Well, I think like basically they're putting her in a position that where she's, I guess, the real power broker in
And
it.
then why would she take the name then?
I don't know. I don't know, but she's basically it's like one of those where it's like, oh, you think the man is the one real genius behind it, or like he's the one who built up the company. No, it's the women. That's what they're like doing, basically.
Okay. So
Yep.
this just gets better and better.
Yes. I have not seen it because I have right now like enough. I don't know if I want to pay for the streaming service just yet, but you've seen the Harley Quinn cartoon,
I
right?
liked it. I liked it. I thought it
When does
was
season
good.
2 come out? Because
This
there's a
weekend.
trailer. Hmm?
This weekend.
This weekend? Okay.
Yep.
I don't, I might catch up. I might catch up with it. I'm gonna try to catch up with it like after the semester's over when I don't have any classes and I can like spend an actual week binging it versus just so many episodes
Get
at
on
a time.
get on the torrents.
I could pirate it, see how the size sees. Here you go.
Big black dick.
Um, Bruce
Which
can't
one?
become Batman if he doesn't have his world tour.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know how they're gonna. I don't know how they're gonna handle it because now Bruce Wayne got kicked out from his prep school, and he's going back to public school. So it's the way I summed it up. It's Riverdale bangs Gossip Girl. That baby grows up and bangs Twilight, and now we have Gotham High. Because
Wow.
they're like mishmashing all these CW shows and the Twilight fanfic into one book. It seems.
That's weird. Speaking of CW, what do you think of the poster for Stargirl?
I did. I caught a brief glimpse of it, but I did not really look at it. Did you want to bring it up?
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh,
Tyler
it's
D said Harley Quinn was surprisingly good. I really enjoyed it. I've been hearing that, yeah, it's decent. It's just I don't have the time right now.
I agree. It was surprisingly good. There was a worry going into it that it was going to be a bit on the woke side. It had a few moments here and there, but overall, it's actually making fun of it for most of
Mhm.
the show, and it also makes fun of people that think everything is woke as well. It's
Okay.
not bad. It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch.
Yeah, but Yeah. It like doesn't help that I basically have one class where I had to come up with a modified lesson plan for English language learners in the classroom, and then another thing I have to work on with another guy in my instructional techniques course, and then and then figure out how I'm going to do a lesson plan in my adolescent literature class,
There it
which is
is.
going to be due at the end of the month as well.
Is this like the most generic post you've ever seen in your life? It looks like an
Oh,
MCU poster.
MCU, yeah, like
What the hell, man?
it's yeah, it's basically just there's really no ingenuity with posters nowadays, really, if you think about it.
I like this one. This was like the one when they first announced it. I like that one. I think that one's just
Mm-hmm.
simple and to the point.
Mm-hmm.
I also think this one's cool. It's a bit Wonder Woman-y, I guess, but
We say
yeah,
that, like, there's like, the color and everything draws you in.
yeah,
Whereas the other one, the first one you just showed, it's like, okay, it's like group photo time, stand around and like look pensive or something, or look in the distance sort of a
yeah. This one's
situation.
horrible. This
Yeah.
one's horrible, man. I don't like it. I really don't like that one.
And that's a
Um,
very good way
I,
of putting it. Thank you.
I don't. I'll probably watch the. Is that Doctor Fate? Is that Doctor Fate down there? I'll have to look that up.
I can't really
Um,
tell.
I'll watch the first episode. I'll give it a chance. I give everything a chance.
Mhm.
I've got a bad
uh,
feeling though. It's CW. You can't expect it to be great.
yeah, Mari said you were in Afghanistan. Were you in the military? Yes, I was. Air Force. So I deployed to going through every country I've been to for deployments and transition. Turkey, Afghanistan, Iraq, Guam, Netherlands Antilles. Let's see. As far as deployments, that's like those are like the primary ones I've been on deployment. I've transitioned through Germany, England, Qatar, or Qatar as it's pronounced, and Kyrgyzstan. And that's it.
What would you say was like the most like hardcore place?
Most hardcore place?
Most dangerous?
Probably probably of Afghanistan and Iraq, Afghanistan, because
A lot of
for
fighting.
one thing, the higher ups in their infinite wisdom did not make it a no salute base. And here's a little story for you. When I was there, I sort of got reprimanded by a colonel in the army because I was rounding the corner and he was coming the other way. So I missed the little bird on his shoulder saying that he was an officer initially.
Hmm.
And he got this little attitude about him when he was reprimanding me about not saluting him right away. And it took every mental ounce of strength I had not to say, sorry, sir, sniper check. You live. Because there are mountains near the base. I was stationed at Bagram Air Base. And there are mountains nearby. And the terrorists, while uneducated, are not stupid. So all they had to do is figure out that person saluted that person. That's an officer, basically.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
And didn't you say you got like your base attacked a few times as well?
There actually a rocket hit about 50 or so feet away from where I was living.
Huh.
And actually, we actually had casualties at that point because it hit a living area.
Oh, damn. Rough.
Yeah, so it was like one of those really bad times. But yeah, that was probably the worst.
How long were you there for?
6 months, roughly.
What about Iraq? How long were you in Iraq for?
6 months.
Yeah.
Yep, and we did uh, get attacked, but the building served in used to be Saddam Hussein's parliamentary building.
That's hardcore.
Yeah, and the walls are like this thick,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and the we would joke that if the fire alarm went off, If it was like on 2 floors above, you were safe because there's no fires getting through those walls. Literally.
Did you did you have sex in a war zone?
No, I did not.
Are you just saying you didn't, or nudge nudge, wink wink, you didn't?
I did not. No, I did not. You really those places were like no, like every whatever like would turn me on, like you're in an environment where it's like disgusting.
Yeah. So
So
was it actually like a really dirty place?
yeah, it was. I mean, give you night. Okay. Thank you, Pastor G, for that. And Alformo, thank you. Good morning, y'all. Lethal looks so.
Hey, hey,
But
what's
the
wrong?
the the in Afghanistan at least, you had to go to a separate building to either go to the bathroom or shower, and the bathroom part was on the bottom, I think, and the shower was on the top. There is no way they were cleaning these facilities, or at least not well, because you would go in there and whatever lunch or dinner or breakfast you had was you lost your appetite after that.
Ew.
It was disgusting. So when I got to Iraq, and I had a choice between either a dry, what they call a dry hut, or a wet. Dry meaning that you would have to walk to another building, like in Afghanistan, to go bathroom or shower. Wet meaning the bathroom was inside. I was like, I don't care how long I am, I'm getting a wet one, pretty much.
Ew.
Which, yeah, take that for what you will, but it's basically this how it was situated was like 2 lived on one side, 2 lived on the other, and the bathroom's kind of in the middle. So,
I see. It's pretty crazy.
and no, you cannot.
Yes, I can.
Do I have to get my state judo champion medal to show you that like you can't beat me in a
Yes.
fight? All right. Hold on. My best friend was in the guard and was in Farah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, that's in the southern province, one of the southern provinces. Black Samurai, thank you for showing up. And again, no. So I'll be right back. Hold on 1 second.
All right, I'm gonna catch up with the chat. I'm gonna read everyone's from the chat. So where are we up to? We've read that. We've read that. We've read that. Neph Champion, yikes. I'm glad you're safe now. Yeah, I'm glad she's safe too now. Lethal, yes, yeah, I know. Look, it was the real question. We were all thinking it. I was just the one that asked it. We were all thinking it.
Thinking what?
That if you had done the deed in a war zone. We all wanted to know.
Okay.
Victopus says that he's done it in a war zone. Yeah, I know. It's kind of a famous story. I can beat Mara in a fight. Lethal, read me. I read you, Tyler. Lethal, hot cam gal. Lethal's in trouble. Good morning, Lethal. Happy Tuesday. Today's Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday. He said Thursday. Yeah, my bad. Subhuman says he's got 100 on Mara. I've got 5 million on Mara.
Mm-hmm.
I bought that on eBay.
2.
Not real. Bought it. $5. $5 a pop. That third one's stolen.
Mm-hmm. 1. All 3 of these in 1998 when I was 15.
Nah, bought from a crackhead.
Uh-huh. So that's 100 smart moves, Subhuman. 100 on me.
Nep says Mara's awesome. She's kind of scary.
Yes. I can be. I'm surprised I wasn't blocked today because I kind of schooled one of those individuals that try to lecture on the belief that there is more than 2 genders.
The more than 2 genders. What? Give us the rundown of it.
Well, first off, the first tweet I retweeted, the individual said that you can be trans and transphobic, as well as you can be misogynistic and a woman. So I said that's like some mental gymnastics there going on there, and then they tried
Speaking of a misogynistic woman, what's up, Steph?
Hey.
So Mara's just lethal. Lethal has solid comebacks. Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah, he really does.
Pastor says, leave it alone. I'm going to check out your Final Fantasy VII remake video. Oh, thank you. Looking forward to playing it someday. It should be out in like 8 days for you. Mara is kind of okay at best.
That's how he interprets it.
Apollo sexually identifies as an attack helicopter. Hey, if you identify sexually as an attack helicopter, what about the people that have the hots for attack helicopters? Just saying. That fuel port's looking mighty fine.
You found your life partner there. Apollo. Great picture, by the way.
Life partner? I only need 5 minutes.
Of course.
That's
sad.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, he said, like, you know,
That's sad.
like he's bragging, like, oh, I only need 5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah, she get it. Just think though, we're all in self-isolation. You know, everyone's like skills.
In truth, he only needs like one, but he stretches it out as long as he can.
5 whole minutes.
Whole minutes. Ah.
Yeah, whole
That
minute.
makes it even better.
Sorry, Mara. What were you saying?
I said actually, you only need one, but you stretch it out as long as you can.
Oh no, I mean before that, you're talking about this person that was an idiot or some shit.
Oh yeah, I think you saw the tweet stuff where they were trying to lecture me on how gender is a social construct, that there's more than two genders. And I think at one point she actually tried debating Dave.
Did you say social construct?
Yeah, like basically it's, you know, it doesn't matter. It's like, you know, it's basically society dictating the genders. So it doesn't matter that if you're not born a male or a female. So biology doesn't exist.
No.
It's whatever society deems you, sort of a situation. That's a social construct.
That's a social construct.
So was society the one that deemed me with my dong?
You can identify as a dong, Lethal.
Yeah.
And that is what you would be. You
are
are all dong.
Yeah.
All dong. It's basically what she was saying.
Yeah.
Does she have a boyfriend?
It depends on what she identifies as.
Yeah.
You know, if she doesn't identify as a woman, then
I don't know what the hell she identifies as, but apparently, someone commented on one of my tweets that they went through her tweets or this individual's tweets, and apparently, she thinks that you should have to take a test on feminism before you can watch another movie again.
Before you can watch a movie.
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, that's like, and the person was responding to me is like, not joking.
Here's an idea. I've got an idea. Someone should make like a real like hardcore lesbian porno and call it raw feminism.
You sure it's not already out there?
I think people in the chat, what do you think?
Raw feminism. That's the title.
Like, let me look it up. It's probably already out there.
Yeah, that's not.
I'm looking it up.
If it is, I'm gonna laugh. If it's already out there, I'm gonna laugh.
I'm looking it up.
Look at this one. Steph is here. The stream just got better. It certainly did. Steph makes everything better.
Yeah. Dictopus, 5 minutes. Please explain.
I'm pretty good.
Please explain.
I'm pretty good.
Yeah. Good evening, James. Thank you for coming. Yes, oh dear, this will be good. What? Oh my! I think this. Oh yeah, and the person I spoke with, yeah, person is insane. And Pastor G thinks I'm sure pretty sure it's already out there. So yes.
I hope so. If not, we've got $1 million idea right here. What are you finding there, Steph?
If it actually exists,
one of the top search results is there is no such thing as feminist porn.
Oh my god.
Well, there we go. I've just found a niche.
That's one of the top search results. There is no such thing as feminist porn.
Well, I think I've just found a niche. Raw feminism.
Corner that market, Lethal.
Yeah.
That market.
Jeez.
Oh my god. See, the idea is that people, like, when this is all said and done, people are gonna have some $1 million ideas, you know, because they're all just sitting down here bored, coming up with like crazy stuff. It's like, hey, has anyone ever done this before?
Yeah. I say that's pretty like safe bet at this point. When you have nothing you can do and all the time in the world to think whatever crazy ideas you have. We're probably going to see some weird things people like, start coming up with.
I want to see if anyone can come up with a use for you know those things that they put on pizzas to stop them hitting the
I'm
box?
not going to look at this site, but I'm going to send it to you, Lethal.
Yeah, right. But you know those things that people put on the pizzas to stop them hitting the box?
Yeah.
Little tiny tables.
I want to see if anyone can come up with a use for them after you're done with them. Seems like there's such a waste to just throw it out. There's got to be something you can do with it. Where'd you send it, Steph?
Twitter.
Twitters?
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
I don't believe it. You gotta be kidding. Yeah. Have a good night, everyone heading out. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. And hail, Trey Courtney. Thank you for showing up. And what did you send them? Because that smile on your face is like just...
I really don't know.
Hold up.
I honestly don't know because I didn't click on any of the links.
Mm-hmm.
I just...
Oh. All right, give me a minute.
Oh my god.
Do you want me? I'll send it out.
Place your bets, everyone. What's he doing? Does he need the 5 minutes?
No, you sickos. I'm reading it.
Predator hunting grounds is hot
Sure.
garbage. I only watch this when it's necessary on TV. I don't normally watch TV. I don't normally watch it either. Oh my god.
He's reading it. That's why he has the sound off.
Okay.
That's why he has his mic off.
Oh my god. Yeah, Neph Champion. I don't think you want to know either. Abu Nas, thank you for showing up. My beloved VP, thank you so much. Salute to my 4 horsemen, bro. Lethal and Stephanie is beyond awesome. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And yeah, nice avatar, Lethal. Yes, Darth.
There is no
Darth Barbie.
Yeah. There is no innocence behind that avatar.
All right, I just had a look at it. Essentially, it's just like a blog list of what this person considers to be feminist porn sites.
Okay.
But are they porn sites?
Expect them to make up.
Oh yeah.
Did you see them?
Well, I mean, just looking.
He's
at
like, I saved them.
Just looking at the thumbnails and what they're called, I would accept that there's one literally called Good Dyke Porn. Literally, Good Dyke Porn.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Chat's gonna be like, send me that link.
I don't think you want this
Yeah.
actually. This is it. We are real dykes who identify as lesbian, queer, bisexual, transgender, butch, feminine, in between, shy, exhibitionist, dominatrix, submissive, and other.
There you
I think
go.
they
They've
covered
already
all the
cornered that
bases.
market.
Yeah, they
That
covered
is-
all their bases there.
Yep, they fought this through. Butch.
Yeah. No,
No,
thank
thank
you.
you.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, I
thank you.
agree.
But I love how all this started with Gotham High and then went to here.
Oh, Gotham High.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So what are your thoughts on this stuff? Don't hold back.
Okay. Did the thought of Catwoman narrating the whole preview of it, did the thought of her being like this phone sex operator pop into your mind? You know, like those late night commercials that come on, you know, like give us a call. We'll be up all night.
Yeah.
Call us. We're waiting for your call.
I remember those ads.
So many. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're up all night waiting for your call. Whatever. That's the voice that she had.
What do you
Yeah.
call those ads?
I don't know.
I mean, I know what ads you're talking about, but I don't like they. I don't know if they I don't think they really had like a name for them. It's like more or less like, you know, for a good time call type of ads, but like late at night.
Yeah, like super late at night.
Yeah.
I remember they would come on the like the sci-fi and FX channels a lot because I would be up late at night watching like X-File reruns, and they would always come on those channels. But that's the first thing that popped into my mind when I heard her narrating. I was like, that sounds like, you know, the lady that comes on those stupid ads. Call us for a good time. So many girls are waiting.
Not Batman. I agree. Not Batman. Even in Elseworlds, it's not Batman.
Oh, hell no.
A screen share?
That's what I'm doing. Oh, God.
So is this what you're talking about, Steph?
No, what is that? No.
No.
Was that dick pics?
You have a good time, just call friends. You really have a good time.
Wow.
That was a little too peppy.
Hello.
That is
live one-to-one chat. Call 0898828.
Oh my God. Australia is like so peppy.
Yeah.
This is UK.
Call us. Give us a call.
UK.
Oh,
Well, still, but it's
still
yeah,
it's
no,
way too peppy.
yeah. This is not the type of ads we're talking about.
No.
All right.
Let me see if I can pull one up. Hold on.
Yeah, like these ones, like the women sound sultry. They sound like they're basically luring the guys in to make, it's like spending whatever money per minute talking to them. They don't sound peppy at all. So whatever. So however, the voice actress for Selena for that trailer is, that's how they sound.
Oh.
So.
I think we need Steph to find it. Look at Fictopus. This is my ringtone. I don't know if I'm stoned enough for this. Cam girls. On
Yeah.
TV.
What the bloody hell is this?
That's a good question, man.
Okay, here we go. I already found it. That was like the first thing that came up.
Abu Nas.
Where?
What did he say?
Yeah, Trey Courtney's, I'm not stoned enough for this, and Abu Nas is like, me neither, Trey. Yeah. And what was that? I left for 1 minute and I saw weird. Lethal thought he found what we were talking about when we talk about the late night commercials that would come on for sex chats, pretty much. But,
Yeah. But he didn't.
yeah.
No, not at all. I did. I found it.
I know what a real man wants. I know your design. I know your secret.
Come on. What's the best shape? A triangle.
Yeah.
I know you want to call me. Just do it. Call me now. And let me make you feel like a real man.
That's so
Call
sad.
toll free 800
Yeah.
755.
Yeah.
Right?
Just you and me.
Only $3.99 per minute.
Oh, maybe not this one.
Work, life,
Like me over the phone.
just part of a fantasy is someone special to share it with. Don't you
Mhm.
agree? Well, now you can find that special someone with just one simple call to 1-900-933-5000. It's only 49 cents per minute for adults 18 and over.
Yep.
For the fun of meeting someone new, call 1-900.
Is that chick the girl from Wayne's World?
Dreams can come true.
Oh,
Her?
No.
Oh,
Calm down.
she looks like her.
Yeah, it kind of looks like her, but no, that's Tia Karari.
It does
That's
kind of sound
not-
like it does kind of sound like the Selena they picked though, doesn't it?
Right? That's the first thing that popped into my mind. It was fucking a phone sex operator when I was watching that damn Gotham High thing.
Yeah, and
Find one
Spartan
from
Flash
Queensland.
Sentry says find one from Queensland.
Oh, I don't know where to look for that.
So,
I can
Yeah.
only imagine though. I can only imagine how bad that would be. That was crazy. I'm not calling it.
You. You're not oh, don't call. It's probably out of order. I remember I think back in the day, I think the 1-900 numbers were all like those types of numbers,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Weren't they?
Yeah.
The 1-900
Yeah.
ones?
yeah, if you saw 1-900, it was basically guaranteed that it was like one of the furlough sex.
Yeah.
So nope, Steph's vid is exactly what
Cat
Cat
girl.
would sound like. Cat girl, yeah, not Selena Kyle, yeah.
That's the first thing that popped into my mind. I was like, what is this?
Yep, they were like, late night. Basically, it's like you said, sci-fi, FX, pick a channel like that. Late night, they would come on.
Mm-hmm.
Pastor G, what do I use to live stream my games? I do a PS4 into an Elgato. So it's an Elgato pretty much is what I used to do it. But if you have a PS4, and I think even a Xbox One, you can do it straight from the console, but you just can't use Streamlabs. I use Streamlabs as well, so Elgato and Streamlabs is how I do it. It's relatively simple to set up. Just look up a tutorial.
On the
Helpful weekend.
CW? I seriously doubt it. I don't even think those things are around anymore.
Who's
You
asking
said-
Alexa something?
But serious.
Oh,
Hold on. StreamYard is being so slow for me. Hold on. No super chats yet. I'm not. I'm almost halfway there. But I don't know how close I am. But I still have like at least 2,000 more hours to go through before I can.
What about you, Steph?
me?
Yeah.
I have to look. Hold on. I'm a trick. I have quite a bit. I know.
Well, Mari, you getting there? Like, it's a double-edged sword, you know. Like, leaving live streams up does kind of screw the algorithm a little bit, but it also keeps your watch time public as well. So it's a catch-22. It's a catch-22, really. My recommendation would be ask Drunk for APO. He knows a lot more. But mine would be leave them all public. But the second you hit the requirements, I would unlist all of them going forward from that point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, is that Rookie Critic?
Yep. On
What a champion.
Xbox, you can only stream to fucking Mixer. Yeah.
Really? That's whack.
Thing. Pastor G is my son and I are gonna live stream our Switch games.
Yeah, I still need 3,500.
3,500 hours.
Yeah.
You know what you got to do? You know what you need to stop doing is spending so much time doing little nitpicky edits.
But I like
He's
my nitpicky
managing-
edits.
You pump faster, faster.
I like my nitpicky edits.
Pretend like there's someone
I am.
behind you whipping. Like you go faster.
I do need to go fast. I need to put out more content. I am trying to go live more often, though.
Yeah, live stream's good. Live stream's good. That's kind of what we're doing at the moment. We're kind of just boosting Mara's watch time a little bit. But if you see the rookie critic, he says everyone can help by putting on her videos in the background. 100% agree, man.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Pastor G, your son and I, you're going to live stream your Switch games. I'm not
Yeah.
too sure how to do it with a Switch, but I would imagine an Elgato would still be your best option. But just do a Google search just to make sure.
And I don't know if you're talking to me or Steph, but thank you. You really don't have to send that much whenever I get super chats. So.
Oh, he's obviously talking to you, Mara.
Obviously.
Obviously.
Was that your Selena Carr voice?
Yeah.
No, that was just me.
No, it wasn't. You put on the voice. You're like, obviously.
Obviously. But it was me, though. I wasn't even thinking about her.
Comics.
I want to
Okay.
put that out of my mind. That gives me a headache, an instant headache.
Favorite EU novel or series of novels? The correct answer is Legacy of the Force.
Mara's frozen.
Mara's frozen, yeah.
Come on, damn it.
Oh, now she's angry. It's going to unfreeze
I hate
and it's going to
streaming.
see us shooting it.
I will. StreamYards, I hate my internet. I hate StreamYards. I hate Verizon. I pretty much hate everything right now.
What's your favorite EU series, Mara?
I don't know. I have to think about that.
I know. I don't
Go.
have one.
Ah. Life is simple.
Yes.
The default answer is Legacy of the Force.
Jay, you can jump on because I put the StreamYard link in the chat.
Put it up.
I did.
Getting that watch time up for you. Yeah, man.
Clearly,
gotta
breaking new
play.
novels, Chuck Mendes book.
Totally
Subhuman said,
jerkly.
talking about you, Mara and Steph. All right.
Aw,
Oh, no.
what a lad.
So I'm working through Vision of the Future right now. Apollo wants Drunk to show the chair. Do a chair stream.
Oh. He always wants Drunk to show the chair.
Drunk says he's been on the phone, but he'll keep the stream up to help with the watch time. Thank you very much. Abu Nas is like, somebody said Chuck Wendig, or has he infiltrated the stream? No, someone made a comment that I read out. His favorite is Dark Rendezvous, Legacy favorite series, Bane's favorite trilogy.
Dark Rendezvous is really good. That's a good one. That's good for like some Yoda Dooku stuff, you know?
Okay.
Alien Isolation. Oh, is Drunk playing Alien Isolation? I love
Yeah.
that game, man.
Yeah. He and Tugs, I think, were playing it earlier.
Oh, yeah, they were. They were playing it earlier.
That's a
On
scary
Twitch.
game, man.
Wasn't he playing it on Twitch? He was playing it on Twitch.
Was it?
Lethal, talk about your Twitch stream this morning. Well, not this
Oh
morning.
my-
I guess like yesterday
morning-
evening for you.
Morning for us. Yeah, morning for us, evening for him.
Yeah.
Oh, it was. Oh, it was
Look at
next
him.
level.
Look at him. He's getting so emotional already.
It was next level. It was next level good. I don't know what I did right, but it was phenomenal. It was so good. I don't know where to start. It was just so good from start to end. It was really, really good.
Oh, look, he's smiling.
Look.
It was really, really good. Yeah, I liked it.
Look at how happy Lethal is.
But yeah, Alien Isolation, man, that was awesome. That game as well. It's scary. It's funny, like, 'cause Alien Isolation is so good, and Predator Hunting Grounds is so bad.
Yeah, it was. Neph Champion, you're reading the Kenobi novel now, and speaking of Lethal, do you want to tell them about the book club?
Yeah.
Kenobi, that's the next book we're doing, actually. So I think Neph was there. So
Was he there?
Probably saw them.
I mean, if he was there, then have you guys figured out which channel it's going to be on?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay.
No. Just keep reading it.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah. Keep reading it. It's very good. I love the Kenobi novel. I think that should have been the base film, but Lucasfilm is filled with morons right now. Only manly tears is welcome in here, Lethal. Only very manly
Lethal,
tears.
that smile. Look at that. Lethal, that smile should be illegal. It's that cute. It's that
It is
Yeah.
that cute. He was so excited. Look at him. He's still so happy about it. Look at that cute little
Okay,
face.
you were there. Okay,
It was
good.
great.
Yeah, we're gonna go into that because it's one of my favorites of the EU books set during between episode 3 and 4. Who did the Plagueis stream? I missed it. Lethal did. Yeah, he did the
I'll send you
Plagueis
a link to
stream.
it if you want it.
Mhm.
That was pretty good. Pastor G.
And Trey Cornelius, they really wanted a good Predator game. Unfortunately, I don't know what they were thinking. It only being single player or at least only multiplayer because there's no single player option, right?
As of now, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not looking good. It's not looking good.
Well, it's kind of like they released a half-finished product.
I think it wouldn't be too bad if it was free to play, like Fortnite.
Well, yeah, but like,
Pastor G says he's been a fan of Final Fantasy VII since it came out. It's the only fantasy game Final Fantasy ever cared about. I get so much shit for this. But I really like 13. I like the one everyone hates.
mhm.
Everyone hates.
Their
Yeah.
own,
All right,
you know?
I'll get onto that.
Like, you like
Over
what you like.
chat.
Yeah. Like what you like. That's what I said. You know, but, like, don't tell me if like my opinion is stupid or anything. Just like what you like. So, sorry for missing the Plague stream. Didn't know you set it up the same day as my Ladies' Night stream. So, yeah, yeah.
You've seen it, haven't you?
What's that?
Oh no.
She's got damaged. Mara has damaged on her.
Who did this?
Who did that?
Who did it?
It has to be ABC because only he uses that picture of me.
Yeah.
Oh, it's perfect.
Okay.
I love how the hand is like in front of your face like that.
Mhm.
Saying that.
All right. I'm not getting damaged tattooed on my forehead. And if there's any if there was any leeway to that at that point, it is now gone.
Oh.
So you just killed it, ABCs.
Worth
And you have to be really good.
Worth
from
it.
now on. You have to be really good from now on because otherwise I'm not doing the tattoo stream.
Oh, that was worth it. That was so worth it.
Yeah, worth it for you guys. You're fucking Bruce Wayne and Catwoman. I'm the wannabe Joker.
Yeah, but the crappy ones, the crappy versions.
Yeah, well, I'm saying we're all the crappy versions, but still, I'm the crappy version of the Joker. I mean, come on.
Just appreciate how good.
Look
the
at
game is.
ABC. He's like, what?
Not happening, ABC.
His name's not ABC. It's
Ah,
us bitch. It's
Contagious.
ABCC. Oh wait, no, it's AB triple C then.
Triple
What
C,
an ass,
yeah.
what a bitch, what a contagious
coronavirus cuck.
I love how his picture's got the face masks as well.
Yeah, on all of the letters.
The man's a genius. The man is a genius, man. He's just full meme life. You gotta respect the meme life.
I respect the meme life. I'm just saying, like, whatever leeway there would have been is, like, now gone. It's, like, one thing to keep putting the damage on, like, my forehead, but it's another thing to put me on, and you guys on the crappy version of the Gotham, like, you know, Gotham High cover. So.
I thought it was great. I loved it.
Hey, Steve. That was pretty funny. Is it in your Discord?
No, it was on Twitter. I just showed
Oh, jeez. Okay. I haven't looked. Oh, yeah, there it is.
Not happening.
Oh, it's too good.
Well, we're not talking about Batman in a way. We're talking about Gotham High. That's not Batman.
Yeah.
Hail stick. That was not funny. The old Gotham High.
Yeah, that was not. No, it wasn't.
Really funny. Yeah. Yeah, you know, there's an older Gotham High as well.
Yeah, but that was like more or less like a what if kind of thing. Like that wasn't official, was it?
Pretty much, yeah. On the dot as per usual, Mara.
I did not know there was an older Gotham High.
Yeah. It was.
It could have been like really. It could have been funny, but like it's more or less like they knew like when they did it then. At least who did it realized that like it was tongue in cheek and not to be taken seriously. Whereas like now it's like they're trying to take it seriously and it's not going to work for them.
Hey, Mara, no, Steph, you're gonna hate me, but I gotta break his hearts. I gotta jump off. I gotta get some stuff. Thank you for having me on, Mara. Everyone in the chat, thank you. Thank you for coming out. You know, we gotta get these.
You'll figure it out one of these days, Lethal.
We gotta get these two monetized.
And make sure that you keep watching his videos.
Yes, this one as well. But yes, thank you all for coming here, and thank you for having me, Mara, Steph.
You're welcome.
To you later. Chat, you're all amazing, and thank you for coming out, and I'll see you all later. Release the Snyder Cut.
Yep. He didn't say ooh.
No, he didn't. I'm actually crushed that he didn't.
Yeah, he didn't say ooh.
Yeah. So sorry, I'm catching up with the chat. It's close enough. I will remember when we play Star Wars next. You do not want to talk about this, Stig. It's not close enough. It's not Batman. You would not want to talk about this.
Here's what we talked about. She asked me what I thought about it, and I said that the trailer for Gotham High, Selena Kyle sounded like a phone sex operator.
Yeah.
To me, that's the first thing that I thought of. They made her into a hoe who makes out with 17 and 18-year-olds. They made her into a 16-year-old hoe who makes out with 17 and 18-year-olds while at the same time sounding like a phone sex operator.
Yeah.
Call me anytime.
I don't know what they were thinking with that trailer, but I don't know if Lethal saw this, but Alframo says, I swear Lethal looks like my brother, only he's whiter. Let's see. Lethal is leaving. Thank God.
Thank God. David F. Sandberg is doing a quarantine watch party of Shazam.
Huh.
Yeah.
And okay, Stig, you can pop on if you're bored. I'll send you the link. Just give me a minute. Hold on. You really don't want to talk about this Batman.
Gonna give me a headache.
I know.
I swear, what stream was it? I don't even remember what stream it was. We started talking about Gotham High, and I legit, boom, lots of pressure. Got a headache. So mad. I hate it. I hate it so much. I'm not the target audience. I realize that it's aimed towards like tweens.
But even before you came on, Lisa and I were talking about that and how like there are even some young adults, like comics, books, and so forth that did still have some appeal to older audiences.
Yeah.
Like they're so good stories that no matter what age you were, you could still find something that you enjoyed in them. And there's nothing I could find in this that I would enjoy because they are not only butchering the characters, they're butchering the lore. Changing his changing elements of his backstory that did not need to be changed.
Yeah. And what up, Steak?
Can't believe that worked.
just like when you got me to mod you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, that was a good one though. I actually blackmailed her into modding and giving me a wrench.
Oh God.
Yeah, I said if she didn't do it, I would burn my copy of Arkham Asylum in the fireplace.
I had to do it.
Oh yeah,
I had to do
You were
it.
truly an evil man sometimes,
I had
Stieg.
to do it.
I would
And
have burned
then
it too.
and
Yeah,
then as soon as and then as soon as I gave him his wrench, he's like, "All right, I'm going to bed."
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I just went to bed.
ABC says this seriously needs to be a live action CW show. I would watch this shit.
Of course you would.
You know, Gotham High sounds like a commercial for some MTV dating reality show.
But with an awful message. I haven't put. It's just it makes me too angry. Like I
Oh,
haven't.
Steph.
Oh, whoa! Why?
Yeah, why?
I haven't even edited my video for Gotham High because it makes me so angry. Like when I was breaking the trailer down and going through it, I was like, this is aimed at tweens, right? What's the age of tweens? Like 10, 11, 12?
That age,
Maybe?
like, maybe 11, 12, like early middle school, early to mid middle school, thereabout.
Yeah, like fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth
Yeah.
graders, maybe. And I was just like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, the only thing that matters are like money and likes or however many followers. We don't have friends. No, relationships aren't important. Not at Gotham High. What's important and what matters are how many followers you have. All the fakeness of the internet. That's what matters. That's what I got from the trailer of the stupid book was relationships don't matter. Friends don't matter. Real friends don't matter.
Yeah.
What matters are followers.
Yeah.
You know,
And who has more followers? Bruce Wayne. And he's only following one person. You know, and I was just like, wow. So he's like really alone. And then all the stupidness of like the photos and the comments on the photos. It's just like I was just so angry. I was like, what kind of a message are you sending to kids with this product? Like that's just really bad. You're basically saying that, you know, fuck real relationships. What matters is followers, Twitter followers, clicks, likes, all that stuff. That's what really matters in life. Not making friends at school, you know, having friendships that last a long time, building relationship skills and stuff like that. And yeah, that's not what really matters. What matters is likes. And the best thing about it is that you could possibly form a love triangle between the two cutest boys in the school. It is so awful. Like, I freaking hate it. Like, I don't even want to edit that video because it just makes me so angry. Every time I go to edit it or try to edit it, I'm just like, fuck, I don't want to do this.
You know, they're accidentally being more racist than they realize.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bruce Wayne is Asian in this one. He's Chinese, right?
You're half Chinese.
Yeah, and they're turning him into Batman during the Corona crisis.
Well, that's the fact that the author like basically clearly states that she wanted a Crazy Rich Asians feel to his uncle. And I'm like, that's racist.
Poorly timed, though.
Mm-hmm. They were talking about pork and beans. Like, that would get them taken down? That's weird.
Huh. That's weird.
But yeah, like, you know, half Asian, you know, is going to become Batman during this pandemic. Yeah, they made the mother, in a sense, his mother, the real power broker behind it, because it's her money that started the company, not Thomas Wayne's ingenuity or anything like that. Which is, you know, where Bruce Wayne gets it, his intellect and everything. Yeah, making his uncle, turning Alfred into a gay uncle, and
the villain is a straight white male. Well, everyone else is not straight or white or whatever.
Yeah.
Even Alfred's gay.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alfred touches Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then it was horrible. It was so stupid because Batman would not use social media. He would not.
No.
He would not use social media. And then like the photos that they posted on social media, like there's one of oh my God, of the Joker letting Selena into his place, like, and it's him.
Yeah.
And he's like, come in. And she's like, come in. It's like, who's taking that picture? Like, neither one of them are taking that photo. I feel like they pose and he's just like, okay, we're ready. Take the picture.
Well, it's also like, the artist is drawing this thinking thinking they know kids nowadays and what they're doing, and like, oh, this is how the pictures would look on their Instagram or whatever. Like, it would look like they are posing or whatever. It would be group shots and things like that. I'm like, but the fact that they are actually not only having the love triangle, but having her infatuated with and the actual toxic male in the Joker.
Yeah.
Do you not see what you're doing? Like, anyone who knows anything about the Joker is like, you are appealing to the crowd that always rails against toxic masculinity, and you are having her have the hots for the actual toxic male in that dynamic.
Yeah. And then in the trailer, it shows, the toxic male throwing the first punch. And Bruce is like ducking.
Yeah.
God.
I saw someone complain that the Selena is Latino, and since she's sleeping around, that's a stereotype.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't know that because no Latinos in my area.
That is a stereotype. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
that Latinas are slutty. Yeah.
maybe I should move to Mexico.
You do that too.
I'll be like, hello there. I have pesos, so want to see what's under the sombrero I have at my garage, madam?
Oh god. Okay.
Yeah, it's all around awful. Just all around awful.
That's a bad premise that would hurt children, like mental development in children. It could. It could. It could also, like, if this does pique the interest in any of the kids who are reading this, and then they were to go into the other books, it is such a disparity that they'd be like, just get whiplash from the difference. Where in this case with Gotham High, it's Joker's not necessarily a bad guy, or at least not entirely a bad guy, and Bruce is half Chinese. And you go to the actual continuity, and it's completely different.
I can see it now. I can see the resentment of the Joker towards Bruce Wayne. Joker has nothing. He, there's a photo dumpster with the caption "Another Man's Treasure." I can see the resentment that he would have for Bruce Wayne and him getting angry because he wants Selena, so does Bruce, and that is where they're going to clash. He's going to resent that this dude has all the wealth and all the money, and Bruce is going to look down at him probably like as a pleb, or he's just going to be, well, there's nothing wrong. Like, he's going to be a goody two-shoes or something, whatever. But I can already see the stupidness of it. And it's just so predictable and ridiculous. It's so ridiculous because that is not, no. And I was even like, so this is seriously how they're making the beginning of their rivalry a fight over Selena Kyle.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And probably followers.
And
yeah.
I'm not really happy with it. Like, I'm not saying that, there's not going to, like, in the real world, there's not going to be some resentment to those who have, like, the haves and have-nots kind of situation. But in continuity, the Joker doesn't care.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't care.
He doesn't give a shit.
And so to make that a contention between
I can see it now. That's going to be a point of contention between the two. Because they clearly put that in the trailer. That Bruce has all this stuff. Of course, yeah, he has like the money and the followers. Like, she made a point of saying it. And then they put a photo of multiple photos of Jack, right?
Yeah, Jack Napier.
Of Jack photos of him digging through the dumpster and then showing Selena Kyle his like really crappy ratty place that has a literal hole in the wall apartment, you know. So I can see there being a point of contention between the two because of that. I can see him hating Bruce because he has stuff that he doesn't have.
And they're turning the Joker in a way into a sympathetic character because you always want to root for the underdog.
Yeah.
And generally the underdog is the have-not in Triangle. This is another thing I don't like.
I think you could take 50 random fan fiction stories and they would all be better than this.
Probably. Trey Corney says, we had good Elseworld stories, now we have this dog shit. Yeah, there are, I mean, like young adult novels, Elseworld stories, it doesn't matter. A story is a good story. It doesn't matter if it's in the mainline continuity or the Elseworlds or young adult. It doesn't matter. If it's a good story, people will read it. But when you're seeing the trailer, and the trailer looks like a crappy CW show trailer, and then you give what you said, like Selena Kyle, the sex operator voice, even though she's supposed to be 16.
She's supposed to be 16.
Yeah.
Because it says that in her stupid bio of whatever, her picture underneath says 16.
Yeah, and the author clearly states that she wanted it to be Batman meets Gossip Girl because she wanted Batman to channel Chuck Bass from Gossip Girl. I shit you not. She said that.
Now I know. Like, I don't watch Gossip Girl, but I know that she has voiceover in her show. Like, XOXO, Gossip Girl. Maybe. That's the only thing I know about Gossip Girl. Really. XOXO.
I think I caught maybe 1 or 2 episodes, but yeah, it was. You're not missing anything at all if you don't watch that show.
I watched 2 episodes because a lady friend of mine convinced me it was good. I had to watch it, and I was like, okay, I trust you. I watched 2 episodes. Then I got like a laughing face to my text message saying, you know, you wasted 2 hours or whatever. Yeah. You know, I'm not the only evil Viking, okay?
Oh my God. Highlight Orange Chat reviews. She's 16 right there.
Yeah. She's 16.
Promoting underage sexual themes much? Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. She is 16, lusting after Bruce, who is 17, and Jack, who is 18. And not only that, but they're giving her that phone sex operator voice. Like, that's the first thing that I thought of when I watched this stupid trailer. Did you know?
If the sexual, you know, age is 16 in the country the story takes place in, though.
Who knows? Did you know that they turned off the comments on the trailer?
No, I did not know that.
Yeah. Here, let me share my screen.
Imagine that. I wonder if Bruce Wayne has as many followers as that trailer has negative, you know, that downloads.
If I remember the trailer,
right now it has 20,000 downvotes.
Wow.
And 2,000 upvotes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and all the comments are turned off.
Well, yeah, I'll share your screen. Yeah.
Makes you wonder what's wrong with those 2,000 people.
Because when I screenshot the trailer, I brought up the trailer video because I got a thumbs down on my first Gotham High video. So I was like, to the person who thumbs down my most recent video, truth hurts, doesn't it? And it was at 5.9 thousand downvotes to like around 2,000 upvotes. Now the upvotes barely changed.
Yeah.
And it's now at like 20,000 something.
Well, last night it was at 1,800 upvotes. And I think it was at 18,000 downvotes and like 1,900 upvotes.
I know one of those is mine because I clicked on the downvote thing before I screenshot it.
Oh, I have it. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
what a bunch of pussy. Yes.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. And yeah, they turned the comments off. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm not really surprised either.
Let's watch it. Listen for Selena's phone sex operator voice.
Yeah.
Now that you know what they sound like.
Welcome to Gotham High, where everyone worships the rich and the beautiful. And no one is richer or more handsome than Bruce Wayne. He doesn't have friends, he has followers. My friend Jack Napier has nothing to his name except good looks and a wicked
I need to
sense of
talk to
humor.
better women on the
The
phone.
problem is that I love them both. I'm Selena Kyle, that girl next door. And in my opinion, a triangle is a perfect shape.
And then this stupid what sound is that at the end?
Supposed to be a jungle cat.
It freaked me out.
What the fuck sound is that at the end? Like, I mean, come on, give me a break. I'm the girl
I
next
guess all these
door.
Disney movies and games, that's what it looks like now. That's what it looks like now.
It's
I'm
the
the
sound I
girl.
make when women give me a sandwich.
I'm the
Oh,
girl
man.
next door. Do you remember that movie, The Girl Next Door? What did she turn out to be? A porn star. She was a porn star.
Yeah.
I have a model living upstairs.
They don't think about this. They really do not.
God, hate this stupid thing. I love them both. I'm the girl next door.
And the first thing she likes about them is the followers.
Yeah.
It's like, how
Bruce
shallow
is
can a lady be?
rich. He's rich and has followers.
Yeah.
And then Jack has nothing to his name, but he's hot. Jesus. Jesus. So
Not
Shallow.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
not a good representation of women.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
I bet Selena Kyle is going to act more like a 25-year-old than the 16 she's supposed to be. Yep.
Probably just the writer projecting.
It's a writer. It's like the author of 50 Shades of Grey who wrote the Twilight fanfic, and then 50 Shades of Grey was like, basically Twilight fanfic. Thinking she knew what she was talking about with BDSM, and she knows nothing. So it's like this author is trying to connect with the younger audiences and can't because she's failing miserably.
I read the 50 Shades of Earl Grey. It was a story for teabagging enthusiasts. It was a different book entirely. And the woman had a different kind of blindfold.
Oh, my God.
It was really
Thank
ballsy book.
you. Thank you. I needed to laugh. Thank you.
I read it in the sack.
Oh my God.
So what do you think? Like Steve, just give me your overall thoughts on this. Like, what do you think?
It's retarded.
Pretty much.
And whoever voiced that trailer should give me a call, because that was hello. And yeah, I think this comic book is gonna flop hard.
It's a
And when it
novel.
does, they're gonna blame it on the coronavirus as a get out of jail free card.
Or they're going to blame it on the toxic fandom that didn't buy it, even though we're basically shouting to the wind. I mean, we're shouting to the wind, but we're trying to shout to them. Don't do this. If you want us to buy the books, don't put out shit. We'll buy good stuff.
Who is this even written for? I mean,
young adults who
young adults, you mean?
William, who are only focused on social media, it seems, because that's their thinking. Like, these adults who write the books is thinking, I'm going to connect to these young readers by making it all about social media, because it's a social media generation.
Yeah, but one problem with that plan, though, the people obsessed with social media are looking at social media, not on the book. They're on Twitter.
Oh, for
chatting.
sure.
They don't have time to read this.
Oh my God, for sure.
I know. I'm saying,
and I feel like this would be like for parents, right? For parents of the Batman property to try and get their kids into Batman. Well, you know what? I fucking love Batman. I would never buy this for my kid.
No,
shit.
This would get them into Riverdale. I mean, Seriously though, the social media generation,
Mhm.
the addicts.
God.
This is like trying to sell paint to a blind person.
Yeah.
It's pointless.
Well, that, and like I said earlier, that like if they were to read this book and then go into the mainline continuity, it is such a disparity.
Yeah.
When you like see like Batman's actually a rich white guy who is a rich white guy, and the Joker is actually evil, and Catwoman never lusted after the Joker.
No. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
God.
Like they're changing so many things unnecessarily, and then Alfred, the gay uncle. You read the mainline continuity. He's a butler. These kids are gonna go between them and think, what the hell?
They're gonna have some other villains in this too. I'm trying to look at the comments.
Isn't a gay butler kind of stereotypical as well?
Look, this one is Superman sucks.
Oh my God! Fly
away! Stop messing with Joker, Selena. But look at what he posts. My girl game is no joke, with 2 little Joker cards, and I'm just like, dude, are you do they know what they're gonna grow up to become already? Or or what I was thinking was that they already that's his nickname, at school. At school, oh my God, he's such a joke. Oh, he's such a joker. He's such a joke. That's how they, I don't know, bully him or make fun of him. They call him a joke.
So the slutty Latina turned him into a psychopath at an early age.
Here's Ivy
for me, and a war veteran like you, Mara. Yeah, he was a war veteran. So they take away his badass military background and turn him into a flamboyant, crazy rich Asian uncle.
Yep, that's exactly what they did to him. Ivy for me. Too funny. There's Ivy.
Gotham.
Funny and hot.
So she's 55 years old, I'm guessing, and she thinks 16-year-olds shagging is hot.
I don't know, but why is Offergate? I don't know. I don't know why they made half of these decisions for this book. There's no.
I know why he's gay.
Slut. Look at that slut. Look at that slut.
I know why he's gay.
Look at that slut.
Yeah,
because Alfred was home alone.
Oh God! Did they think that they were, that we wouldn't catch any of this if they just went whoosh, 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 with the photos?
Yeah.
Come on. It's like, and then here, look, stop going after my girl. Leave me alone, you pleb.
Smell my finger, rich boy.
She's my girl. She's all I have. I'm so poor. Leave her alone. She's mine. Look, throwing the first punch.
Yep. Got it.
And then here she comes.
To break
fighting over me, you too. Oh no, wait. I did the wrong voice.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Stop fighting over me, you two.
I'll be back in 5 minutes for reasons.
God.
I'm kidding.
This chick. And then here she is, like, I'm gonna go with him, but I'm gonna pat you on your stomach. She's wearing a mid crop top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
girl next door.
Pretty much, basically, in the artwork. Yeah.
Look at Bruce's profile. I swear I nitpick through this shit. Hold on. Where is it? Where's this stupid thing? Bruce. It's the third one, isn't it?
Yeah, Selena at 16 years old.
It's hers first.
Yeah.
And isn't this Tinder?
I don't use Tinder.
This is a form of Tinder, right? Let me swipe on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Selena,
she's 16.
On Tinder. Yeah, that's actually promoting underage sex.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Tinder. So there's Jack. He's 18, and I think I just scrolled past Bruce.
His
Oh,
is
no, I didn't.
afterwards, yeah, his is like the
Oh,
third.
there it is. There it is. Here's fucking Bruce, and he's 17.
Okay, who's taking that picture?
Who's taking the photo? Take the picture.
Probably Alfred,
Oh my god! I'm ready.
watching him when he sleeps,
I'm ready.
about to teabag him.
I'm ready.
Like top model. Like turn
And then
post.
look at his his bio. Future CEO of Wayne Enterprises, a martial artist from Taiwan to Gotham. And look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
future fucking Batman.
Oh my god. And the fact that they are making him half Asian, but Taiwan, China's not gonna like that.
From Taiwan to Gotham.
No,
Future
China-
Batman, by the way. Future Batman. In case anybody was wondering. Future Batman. And then Jack didn't have it. Jack doesn't have his bio, but he does
China is
have.
not
where
gonna
is it?
like this.
No. He does have. See, this is what I'm talking about. Like,
Oh,
look.
it's the clown face.
Yeah, he does have the clown face. Look, luxury with Selena. Like, there's
Oh
the
my
clown
God.
face. Like, I'm the future Joker.
Yeah, oh my
He has
god.
the clown face. And look, see, who's taking the photo? Take the picture.
Yeah. Wayne,
ready.
Wayne isn't an Asian name, but like his mother is the Asian side because he changed her name from Masha Dean or something like that to Martha Wayne. Why? I don't know. But
To Americanize her and make her ashamed of her where she came from?
I don't know. That's what it sounds like because it westernized her name.
Yeah, there you go. Westernized her name.
Yeah.
Cultural appropriation. It should be Bruce Wang.
You and Orange Cat are birds of a feather because he said, might as well call him Bruce Wang.
Yep.
Yeah, and the mother is the rich one. It was the rich one because it was her money that helped start the company. So yeah.
See?
And then Alfred, the gay uncle, basically abandons Bruce Wayne after Bruce Wayne's parents are killed and sends him to that prep school and leaves to go back to Hong Kong or something like that. Yeah, it's like Masha? Something like that, yeah. Not Marsha, but like Masha. And it's changed to Martha.
Take the picture.
I'm pretty sure that's not even an Asian name. Masha.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know at this point.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Oh no. I'm getting a headache.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Shit.
Yeah, this is no wonder the comic book industry is going down the drain. It's collapsing. I've never seen this before. It's really collapsing.
Mm-hmm.
The number one distributor for the Marvel comics just went bankrupt. They can't pay their employees anymore. What's it? Diamond. Yeah. It's gone belly up.
That sucks.
So yeah. Neither is Alfred any Asian named Alfred. Yeah, taking a British name. See, the thing is, like, they don't, again, do not think about this. They do not.
Nope.
Hi, I'm from China. My name is Mr. Pennyworth.
We'll just say that they're going to culturally appropriate his name as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's
probably
what they're going to do.
Well, he's gonna have to share his last name with with Bruce's mom, right? Since it's the uncle.
I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean,
so Pennyworth
Dean, I think was the last.
Yeah, Pennyworth is his last name.
Yeah, probably not in this one. Otherwise, Bruce's mom would be named Pennyworth as well. That would be her maiden name.
Well, it would be, but hold on. It gave her a maiden name.
Hmm.
Let me see if I can find the article that I did my video on real fast because it showed images from that. DC Comics
I
Circles
bet you
with
they're gonna
Rain.
call him Alfredo just to give him an Asian name because they always.
Alfredo.
Okay, here's the
Yeah, they
image for the
clearly
mom.
don't know.
Alfredo.
Yeah,
Alfredo is like what? Italian and Spanish.
I know, but they clearly don't know Asian names anyway. It says Alfredo Schultz or something from China.
before Masha Dean, she was the most beautiful girl in Hong Kong, and from her money that started Wayne Enterprises. Masha Dean, that's her name. So if he's her brother, that would be his last name, Dean.
Well,
Alfred Dean from Hong Kong.
Alfred Dean.
Well, Hong Kong was an English
This would
colony.
be post, and this would be post when Britain turned Hong Kong back over to China.
Yeah. Oh.
So
I wonder if they're gonna
Alfred
protest.
Feng
Alfred, yeah, I saw that Alfred Feng Shui. And then Neph, I already hate this book.
Yeah, I already hate this book too.
I want to buy it and burn it and film it as a video.
They really Jake Skywalker. They Jake Skywalker Bruce. They Jake Skywalker Alfred.
Yeah.
They did it. Yeah.
This whole book.
Selena Kyle got it worst, I think.
I don't think any Chinese or Vietnamese or ever could be named like that. So I don't know, but that's the name in the comic. And here's oh yeah, I don't know. Somehow Bruce knows because after he defends Dick Grayson, he gives him this card. Tell Master Zhang I sent you. Okay. Joker's not the villain. A love story. Where's the?
Oh,
I know they talked about Alfred.
Oh, excuse me. Joker's not the villain, huh?
Yeah, they make him a sympathetic character.
Yeah, he's going to be even more sympathetic then. You're going to feel more
Thomas
for
Thomas
him.
Jane.
Look at him. What did he do? What is that photo of him finding money?
Thomas Wayne is going to be the villain.
Here.
I found $1. Oh, I found $10. I found $10. I found $10. Hey, hey,
and it says, boom, boom.
Do they even use $10 in Hong Kong?
Well, this is like back in the States. I know I read it here. We talked about the uncle. But I can't remember where it is.
Hey, 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 hey. I can take Selena out on a date with this $10.
This makes Batman and Robin look like a good movie.
Oh!
It does.
Yeah, it actually does.
So right.
Because I would rather watch that than read this.
Yeah, and I recently watched it to check if it was that bad. And I would watch it again instead of reading this.
Oh, Lord. Help.
Okay. Yeah, okay. They didn't show any images of Alfred, but she says right here, he will be gay. Alfred is not just his butler, but also his uncle, his gay uncle from Hong Kong, and it gives it this. Go away. It gives it this fabulous.
What is that?
As soon as she said gay, the video said, "We have detected extraterrestrial." Ill-timed.
Very ill-timed.
I know.
E.T. the extra testicle.
Yeah. Batman and Robin is the least hilarious. Not like that. Yeah. It's like bad, but it's like so cheesy bad you can laugh at it and still find enjoyment in it. This one just gives you a migraine.
Mm-hmm.
And because I love where she says about how there's a no-brainer to make him Chinese. She says, I just wanted him to be a little bit more representative of my background and giving him an authentic family. So basically having two white parents is not authentic enough.
Wow.
And having his family, like, so I thought, wouldn't it be fun if his family was Chinese and from Hong Kong? That made it feel real.
So it wasn't real to her before. That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
You know, they self-project so much now. You know, it's just like, I don't understand. How do you watch anything? How do you read anything if you can't, you know, find something in if it's not relatable to you? Like, how do you find enjoyment in anything? Because not everything is going to look like you. Not everything is going to be relatable to you. How do you find enjoyment in anything?
No, because for them, relatability is the superficial qualities. So it would be skin color, you know, skin color, gender, and sexuality. So like that's at the forefront.
That is very
yeah.
That is very interesting considering the message of this trailer.
Yeah. So basically, it's like, you know, that's where people find relatability, and I'm like, true relatability comes from empathy you have towards characters. So whatever personalities they have, whatever decisions they make, and so forth, it doesn't matter if they're male, female, white, black, gay, straight. It doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can see some part of yourself in that person, it doesn't have to be on the outside. Like when I was watching Walking Dead, I loved Michonne. Do I look black?
Michonne is kick ass.
Yes. I am
like
not
that.
black.
I like
I loved
Axel
Rick.
Foley.
I loved Rick. I'm not a man. I loved the Jesus the guy who went by
Jesus. You love Jesus. I love Jesus. I can't believe they killed Jesus.
He's a gay character. I love
Jesus.
him. Yes. I'm saying, like, each one of those I don't meet the outside qualities of, but I love their characters.
Yeah. I love Daryl.
And
Carol. Daryl and Carol.
So yeah.
I miss Jesus.
I like Carol and Negan.
Her vision sucks. You are absolutely right.
Yeah. So it's they can't seem to understand that you can find relatability in characters that do not look like you, or
if you can only relate to a character that has your skin color, you're pretty damn shallow.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Well, I mean,
yeah,
you know,
I love the OT and I'm not a man. Yes, I love
Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Anakin is my man.
Yeah.
Leia was awesome, and I'm not a princess.
Yeah.
But sometimes I wish I was.
You know, like that's just, I don't know why they can't do that. I don't know why they can't seem to figure that out. And I blame part of that on our education system, because you have political correctness still in the education system, and these kids being indoctrinated rather than educated. Mm-hmm. So they're being told, like saying reading a book, they're being told what lens to read it through, versus allowing them to come to their own conclusions based on whatever critical lens they decide to look through it. So,
you know, Luke Skywalker is probably the most universal character for people to identify with, because he has to stay at home and help his parents, even though he wants to leave and go out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to join, basically college, but he still has to work at the farm, right? And he constantly has to get help from his friends and help his friends. Everyone can relate to that. It doesn't matter gender or skin color. Mm-hmm. Everyone's been there.
Mm-hmm. Everyone's been there, and like that's where the relatability really is. The fact that people have been there, they know what he's going through, and it doesn't matter that he's a straight white male. It does not matter. It's his decisions, his background, basically his journey. The hero's journey is what people can relate to.
If they had swapped Luke and Leia, like if Leia had been the main one growing up at the farm, people would have related to her as well. It wouldn't have mattered, because it's the story, the stuff she experiences, her goals and blah 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 problems. It doesn't matter the gender for Luke and Leia, really, when it comes to relatability.
Yeah.
So yeah, relatability, and they can't seem to understand that. I think Orange Chat. Are you talking about Wonder Woman from the movie? She had a naivete that I once possessed. So yeah,
Yeah.
even Wonder Woman, and even Wonder Woman, strong female lead did not make her OP at the expense of the male characters.
Very true.
I
She
mean,
only made them better, which is
Yeah.
what I loved. She
Yeah.
only made them better. She encouraged them. She
Mhm.
gave them, words of encouragement. She told them what they needed to hear at the time,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
she fought alongside them.
Yeah, I mean, she was powerful being an Amazon and things like that, but she didn't look down on the men who were with
No.
her. Like you said, she encouraged them. She was kind to them. She supported them. She fought alongside them.
Mhm.
Yeah, and
So
she
they were-
And she had her moment of doubt, but then, she realized she was wrong.
yeah, she
So-
was used to teamwork, and she brought that with her as any good leader would
Mhm.
to the people she fought with. That's perfectly good writing.
Or Han, even like all the original trilogy characters in a way were relatable. Like the main three, like you could find relatability in all three of them. That's why they all three worked. They balanced each other.
Every time you're lagging behind on paying the bills, you can relate to Han Solo.
Yep. And they saved her. Yes, Lethal Lightning. They did. So it's not like she was saving them all the time. She needed help as well. She was learning as she was going. She was learning how to be a leader. And sometimes even leaders fail.
Mhm.
They fail, but the point of failing is to learn to rise again.
Yeah.
And
Can you imagine if she had gone on her own without Steve Trevor? Just
like she would have barreled full speed ahead and like probably failed because like she was, going into spoiler territory. She had her sights set on the wrong guy.
Yeah.
So it's like, he was there to kind of like bring her back down to earth and go, hey, we have to do this first, and your mission is important, but so is saving humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Like what we have to do with my mission, kind of situation.
If she had gone, full Captain Marvel, she would have totally failed.
Yeah. Totally. Even C-3PO is relatable. Yeah, to a degree. C-3PO is relatable.
I am C-3PO. Did you see how it should have ended? I am C-3PO.
Which one?
Human
Rise of Skywalker? No,
Yeah.
I didn't watch that yet.
Oh my god, it is so good.
He's a pimp. He plugs everything all through the 6 movies. He gets around.
Yeah, but R2D2 is relatable as well. He's kind of like the little smart ass. It's like you always like know someone who's like that, who has like a little like comeback for everything.
I wonder if Pando Lando gave R2 STD too.
Oh, Talon Card is my favorite character, and I'm not a smuggler, so it's like when like the one of the people working for Lucasfilm now, one of the writers was talking about characters that like look like people or something like I can't remember what the hell he said. It was basically along the pandering stupid lines, and I retweeted his tweet, and I'm like, Chewbacca is a beloved character, and how many fucking Wookiees you see walking around?
Yeah.
It's like that is I mean, come on.
I like Ben Kenobi, and I'm not dead.
There's still like like pick a character. Pick a character. There's something in a character that you can relate to a degree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Not because they look like you.
Yeah.
Not because they look like you, but because of the story, because of their character, because of their traits. That's it. But no. I want someone who looks like me.
I don't know Jabba the Hutt though. He's a bit of a stretch.
Mara Jade is my favorite EU character, and I'm not an assassin. Yes, I'm not the Emperor's Hand, but I love Mara Jade. So it's like
he's also dead.
I love Jaina Solo. I even love Jason Solo. I love Anakin Solo, like Ben Skywalker.
Oh no!
I like
Lethal gonna go in the chat.
And another thing about Wonder Woman is that she wasn't a Mary
wrong.
Like in what we were saying, she's not a Mary Sue because she fails. She learns. She's basically she's a god, like a goddess, but she's a very human character at the same time. You can still relate to her. And I can't understand why Lucasfilm in particular can't seem to grasp that. Anyway, I'm going on for about an hour and 45 minutes now. It's like 10 p.m. my time, so I'm gonna figure we'll start wrapping it up here. We've basically beaten the Gotham High horse, as dead as we can, and like it's not coming back to life at this point.
No.
I'm not buying. As I said in my video, I wouldn't even buy this book as toilet paper. I wouldn't waste my money on it. So yeah,
Steve would buy it. He would buy it so he could burn it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would
probably.
you? Yeah.
Yeah. And then tape it and film it and use it for one of my top 5 videos.
Oh, you should. You should. Boba Fett is relatable. The dialogue between him and Jaina Solo. I give that kind of talk to those who need it, being blunt with sound logic. So yeah, even Boba Fett is relatable. And every character has depth in the OT and the prequels. Even the prequels, every character has depth.
You're also a test tube, baby, Orange Hat. You have that in common too. Get it.
All right, but anyway, Stig, since you joined last, I'm gonna let you go first and let everybody know where they can find you if you would let people find you.
I refuse because it's not gentlemanlike to go before a lady. So Steph goes first.
All right, Steph, do you want to tell people where they could find you?
Oh. You can find me here on YouTube or on Twitter and Instagram, all at the same handle, My Nerdy Home.
And here you go, Steph. Mara and Steph are my favorite YouTubers, and I'm not a woman. Yeah.
There you go.
All right. Now, Stig, if people were to find you, where would they find you?
A tiny channel on YouTube. Otherwise, other than that, I'm just normal nerdy guy from Norway who pops onto channels as a panelist. Sometimes I try to make sense.
Well, you do actually make sense. You do add your own you do add your own creative and sometimes funny commentary, and I enjoy having you on. So
well, thank you. You're too kind.
And maybe Star Wars tomorrow. I don't know, it depends on the time we play, because I generally put out videos every other day, and tomorrow's the every other day time. So if I can get it recorded early, I'll have the afternoon free, but it all depends.
Yeah, because I have quite the introduction for you. But
yeah. Should I reveal it a little bit on stream, or should I wait?
No, you can talk about it if you wish.
All right,
real fast. Playing in Star Wars D20 role-playing game.
Yes.
With, myself, Ryan, Miss, Mary, and Proper.
Mm-hmm.
And she got captured.
Yes.
And had to break free.
I got captured at the end of the first long episode. I was captured by a Phalanx. And if anybody knows anything about Phalanx, they have these pheromones that make people horny on them, attracted to them. And 2 Twi'leks, one was a slave and the other was controlling the slaves, 2 female Twi'leks. I beat up one of them. I punched her out, my character. Punched her out. But anyway, they're gonna find me when they finally rescue me in a gold bikini, carrying the whip of the Twi'lek I knocked out,
and being chased by a guy in his underwear riding a Rancor, 2 half-naked Twi'leks, and a horny Phalanx.
Yes.
Do you hear that, Apollo?
And and the way the story is set up, that I sent a message. I got a message out initially, but Miss plays this cybernetic person, and she has 2 droids, and one is a dog droid named RK, who's an asshole. Literally, that's his personality. That was his personality that they rolled, was an asshole.
Yeah, he actually hung up on her, and Mora ended up being enslaved for another 4 months.
Yeah, so he hung up on me. So I told Miss, I said, your dog is going to get sold for scrap metal.
Yeah, what happened was he answered the phone, and there's a holo vid thing, and Mora's there in her chainmail. Let's gold bikini,
Yeah.
and the dog was like, "I'm sorry, please don't call back. You're obscenely dressed. Goodbye. I will delete this message," or something.
Yes. So
Yeah, and then the madam doesn't care for you,
yes.
something like that.
So the way like this my solo mission end is I got another message out. So hopefully like the next episode is I'm getting rescued. But from a real fast it's not this is like D&D.
Yeah,
But Star
same,
Wars
same.
version of it, and we're not streaming it. This is kind of like for fun.
Oh.
Parallels right now. But if anybody else is willing, I could host it on my channel, but at this point we weren't streaming it at all. So
Yeah, it's something to think about.
yeah, I mean, now that I've basically started my channel, I could, or we could record it and I could like set it up to Premiere or something like that. But well, maybe down the road we might do that. But for now, we're just getting back into it. Someone put this in a comic. I'm sure someone will now that I've like mentioned like everything that I want.
Just to be fair, Mara requested that gold bikini.
I did request the gold bikini. I did request.
Wow.
Yes.
It wasn't my idea. I'm just the guy running the game. You know, the DM. Yeah. I'm being professional about it.
Yes, I said, okay, like, cause he was the one who came up with the failing that capture.
Well, yeah.
Oh, look at Feel's comment.
This sounds like a really perverted monopoly. But yes, I did request the gold bikini, and I'm like, you know, if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have fun. And they're gonna find me in a gold bikini. So now when they rescue me, I'm being chased by a Rancor, 2 Twi'leks, and a failing, while wearing a gold bikini and carrying the Twi'leks I knocked out whip. I'm carrying her whip because I took her whip with me.
Oh, and Mara had a Force ghost in her cell.
Yes, I did.
That made her nerdgasm.
Yes, it gave me a nerdgasm. If you want to know who it was, look at. Yes, showed up in my cell and basically gave me the idea to lure the little perverts that served the failing, lure him in by using my sex against him and then knocking him out.
No sex happened though.
No sex happened, no, but I lured him in. I was actually really creative in my wording.
Feel, and I missed it.
You didn't.
Yeah, and they keep requesting little fan service things. Made Mary squeal as well. She had her character had a Force vision on Tatooine, and she heard a voice saying, "Hello there."
Yeah. So this wasn't live, Fuel the Hatred. This was actually done in a chat. This wasn't but if the others are up to it, we could probably do some episodes live down the road. But for now, no, I knocked the guy out. I lured him into my cell and I knocked him out. And I was really creative about it.
Yeah, so you used a mug.
I used the water jug, but I had to turn around. I was like, turn around, you'll get a surprise kind of a situation.
She used the jug, not her mugs.
So yes.
Her jugs. I don't know.
And
it was a booby trap.
It said it'll knock you out. So my character knocked him out, dragged him back into the cell, took his key card, and locked the cell behind me and left.
Yeah. He's still in there, sporting the boat.
Yeah. So, but at any rate, thank you all for being on. Thank you to Lethal Lightning as well. I don't have the links for the guests in the chat because I did not know who was going to pop on. I posted the StreamYard link in the one chat, and I did not know who all was going to come on. But sub to Stieg, sub to Steph, and sub to Lethal on his YouTube channel and on his Twitch because he's now a Twitch Thought affiliate.
Yep, he sure is.
So support him there. And no, Alframo, stop shipping me with everyone. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, yes, Fuel, you'd buy that for $1. Yes, someone should do a comic of that. If you want to see my character, if you do a comic of it, is an Achani. And a Jedi Consular Achani. If you know what that looks like, you just look it up. So,
How you doing, Laura?
oh God. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, good night, and I will catch you in my next video and next live stream with Lethal Lightning this Saturday.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.